Hello, everybody. Welcome to the next broadcast of New Earth Teachings Live. It's good to talk to you all again. It's been a couple weeks since we did our last broadcast. So, back from Japan, here in Vancouver, back home. And we're going to have a very, very exciting broadcast today. But of course, before we get started, we're going to start off with some announcements. And we're going to go ahead and get started with the first one.
Awoken TV will be launching worldwide on March 31st. Watch Awoken TV online or download our free app. But that's not all. Coming in March, you can join in on the excitement as we present the Awoken TV pre-launch website. Access a pre-launch collection of our original Awoken TV episodes for free as we count down to our launch on March 31st. Truth seekers, spiritual journeyers, and the open-minded. Get ready to experience unity in the community as we share spiritual education and entertainment to the masses. Follow us online at facebook.com/awokentv.
Okay, so an update with Awoken TV is our platform is actually going to be launching live on April 6th. Okay, so we basically just needed a few more extra days. We're just getting the platform all kind of tweaked together and getting it ready to go. So we just needed a little bit of extra time for that because we got a really big platform ready to go here. But we just want to make sure everything's functioning properly. We want to make sure our library is all set. Everything is good to go. So that'll be launching on Saturday, April 6th. So we're just having those extra 6 days to really get things in order. But again, you can check out the pre-launch website. It's available now. It's on www.awoken.tv. And you can take a look at 6 free sample episodes on the page. And again, I'm really looking forward to seeing Awoken TV rolling out here officially on Saturday, April 6th. So be sure to tune into that. It is a monthly membership, right? So it is kind of like a Netflix and a Udemy kind of combined because we are going to have courses as well too. We have original presentations, original series. We have a film coming up as well too. We have a live stream. We have courses. So all of that is going to be a part of Awoken TV. It's going to be really, really exciting to see this come together. Okay, moving on to our second announcement.
Alien visitors are real. They are really visiting Earth. They are really visiting human beings. And there are good ones and there are bad ones.
Your own sun is calibrating constantly for a set of instructions that interact and transmute together with your DNA. Okay, so the Empowered Light Expo happening here April 26th to 28th in Oaks, Pennsylvania, right next to Philadelphia. So I'll be heading out again in late April. So I just came back from Japan from 2 weeks, stay there, and now I'm going to be heading over to Philadelphia to do this event. So I'm really looking forward to this as well. I'm going to have a live workshop with Adronis as well too. So for everybody that's in the Pennsylvania area, or maybe around the local surrounding area as well too. If you want to, take a car and drive over to the Empowered Light Expo, it's going to be really amazing. I'm also going to be debuting the light code healing in my second workshop that was originally titled Cellular Body Regeneration, but now it's called Cellular Body Regeneration plus Light Codes. So we're going to be demonstrating the light code healing as you guys are going to be experiencing today. Okay, so I'm going to be getting into that here in just a minute, but that is going to be kind of a new update for that. So not only is there going to be an Adronis event, but there's also going to be spirit light codes. I'm also going to be offering spirit light code healing at the vendors table that I'm going to be at. Not only just promoting Awoken TV, but also promoting the spirit light code healing with private sessions. So I'm going to be there doing that as well too. And to say that this healing ability is powerful is an understatement. So again, we'll be getting into that in one moment. And our final announcement is the Sacred Sites Tour. So this is again on wonderworld.vacations. You just go to wonderworld.vacations and it's / South Africa with Michael Tallinger. So this is both with Michael Tallinger and myself, Cosmic Exploration Tour of South Africa. The Anunnaki, Mankind, Giants, and Gold. And so Michael Tallinger will be there, and I will be channeling Adronis and talking about these sacred sites. Autumn Equinox Celebration at Adam's Calendar, Kruger National Park Safari, and I'll also be in Cape Town. If you guys are tuning into this right now and you live in Cape Town, or if you're near Cape Town, I'll be doing private sessions there. Okay, so that's something you can book with me while I'm there in Cape Town, South Africa. Now, there's also another new thing that I'm going to be doing on the tour, and this is going to be really, really incredible, is I'm going to be working with Spirit, and I'm going to be opening up people's third eyes. Okay, so I'm actually going to be working with Spirit, and we're going to open up everybody who's involved with the tour. If their third eye is not already open, I'm going to be opening those third eyes up. And what we're going to do is after Adronis shares his lecture, after Michael Tallinger shares his as well too, then I'm going to be getting everybody to come together in a circle, and I'm going to link Spirit to the site that we're at, and I'm going to connect Spirit to everybody's third eye. And everybody is actually going to be able to remote view these sites thousands of years ago. So the reason why I want to do this is we're actually going to create organic research. Okay, so we're going to actually have people linked up to these sites, and through a guided meditation that I'll be doing, working with Spirit, you guys will actually be able to visually remote perceive the site going back thousands of years in time. And we're actually going to look and see what everybody experiences and see if we can conduct organic research. Okay, so that's kind of even new to the person that's hosting this tour. I have yet to tell him that, but that's what we're going to be doing, is going to these sacred sites, right? So like Adam's Calendar, Kruger National Park, going to these, sacred stones, these ancient sites, linking everybody up in a circle, activating their third eye, and being able to remote view how these sites looked from thousands and thousands of years ago. And it's going to be super amazingly exciting. So that, again, is another thing that's in store with the South Africa Cosmic Tour. Okay, so again, if you guys want to take part in it, wonderworld.vacations / South Africa with Michael Tallinger. Not only is it super exciting to have this once-in-a-lifetime experience, you guys are going to go back in time. You guys are going to see exactly what these sites look like from thousands of years ago with the assistance of Spirit, opening up your third eye, and doing this guided meditation. So, again, amazingly powerful. Definitely a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started with today's show. Thank you again, everybody who's joining me here on the chat. Now, there was a little bit of a mix-up yesterday. Basically, what happened is when I was creating this show, I was actually scheduling it when I was in Tokyo. So what happened is people last night were actually getting notifications that New Earth Teachings Live was happening last night. And so I got an email from somebody and saying, "Oh, Brad, is the show happening, last night?" I'm like, "No, why would it be happening last night? It happens 12 o'clock Pacific every Friday." But as I looked into it today, it was actually scheduled for Tokyo time, right? And so that's why some people may have gotten the notification a little bit early last night. So, no. It's every Friday at 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, okay? So again, thank you everybody for being here. Got a lot of people here from Brussels, from Netherlands, from New Zealand, from Jamaica, from Portland, Oregon, from Finland, from Austria, another fellow British Columbian from Kitty Matt, another fellow Vancouverite from Dallas. Wow, guys, this is great. We're getting people from all over the world tuning into this broadcast, so I'm very, very happy that you're all here. So what we're going to do to start off with the show here, because we have just about 1 o'clock. The first 20 minutes, we're actually going to do Q&A. So if you guys have any questions for myself, or if you want to request Adronis, you can go ahead and do that as well too. And the last half hour, we're actually going to be doing free spirit code light healing. Now I'm going to get into the spirit code light healing here first, because I want you guys to kind of be familiar about what it's all about. Okay, so the spirit code light healing, or light spirit healing code, whatever you want to call it. I just call it, spirit light code healing. What it entails is a direct connection to spirit. Okay, so I don't have to go into meditation. I'm not connecting to any spirit guides. I'm not connecting to any angels. I'm not connecting to any parallel selves. I'm not connecting to any collectives. I'm not connecting to anything with that. It is me here, and it's spirit right here. Okay, and spirit comes straight down. And so what is taking place is that when I actually bring a spirit light code into a person, they feel it instantly. Okay, I have activated third eye chakras with this, and people have felt it instantly. Okay, they start feeling like maybe there's a tingling around their third eye. They may feel like it's starting to open. They may feel a warmth around their brow altogether, and it happens instantly. Now I'm also going to tell you guys a little story that happened in Japan as well too, when I was there doing private sessions, and of course using spirit light code healing while I was there. This will be a short story, so I'll try my best to kind of sum it up so I'm not taking up too much time. But basically, one of the clients that I worked on in Tokyo, the healing wasn't really for her, it was more so for her brother. So what happened was that her brother was found collapsed in his apartment, and he was rushed to the hospital. And he was looked at, and basically he had like a huge amount of fluid buildup within his lungs. He was non-responsive. He was unconscious. There was a lot of problems with his organs as I was scanning him as well too. And the feeling I got was that it was some type of maybe over-medicated stroke that he may have had, or a diabetic stroke that he had. But the woman that was talking to me regarding her brother went to a few other people, and they really couldn't do anything for him, right? So there was a psychic that she went to as well too, and a pretty popular psychic and a quite accurate psychic as well too. And she was telling her, it doesn't look like your brother is going to survive. It looks like he's going to transition. He's going to go back to source, right? Because it just doesn't feel like there's anything anybody can do. And so she came to me. She told me the entire situation relating to her brother. And so I started scanning his body, and she was informing me that the lungs were filled with fluid, and I could certainly detect that there was a lot of distortion within his lungs. So what I did with spirit light code healing is I completely cleared out, detoxified with spirit, all of the debris contained within his body. So basically told spirit to drain out his lungs, right, so he could breathe again, and clearing out all of this debris, giving his pancreas some insulin as well too. So I was basically just working with spirit to completely fix him up. And so I did this healing on him on that day. And the next day, his eyes opened. He started to breathe normally. He started to breathe in his own power. And he started to talk. Okay? And nobody ever thought that he was ever going to make it, right? People thought he was just going to go and transition and head back. This is the amazing power of spirit. Okay? So what spirit does, spirit has the ability to completely neutralize karmic contracts. Okay, so if there's a original contract is saying, well, this is the time where you're actually going to transition, spirit can come in and saying, no, that's okay. Brad gave me the command to allow him to come back to life. And so that is exactly what took place. Okay, so that's how powerful this is. There was another person I was just working on the other day. His dad had a stroke, I believe, and I started working on him, and now he's becoming a lot more responsive. He's starting to stabilize as well too. Okay, this is not, again, honoring myself or anything of that nature. This is honoring spirit. This is the power that spirit has, right? I'm just a facilitator, an ambassador. I call myself a spirit ambassador, right? So I'm basically issuing commands to Spirit, and Spirit is doing it. Spirit's doing the work, right? So that's, again, how powerful this is. And so we will be getting into Spirit Light Code healing here in the last half hour of the show. And if you guys do have areas that you want to work on, you just pick one area. So if there's one area that you want to work on when we get into the healing segment, right, just write that down on your chat, right, saying, oh, Brad, I want to open up my third eye. Okay, no problem. We'll do it. Right? Oh, Brad, I want to take care of my kidneys. They don't feel like they're in good shape. Okay, no problem. We'll do it. Oh, Brad, I want to remember my dreams a lot more. Okay, no problem. We'll do it. So whatever that one thing is that you guys want to share, this is why it's good to be live with me, right? So you guys can actually have this and interact with this on the air. Then you can request that. But again, right now, between now and 12:30, we're just going to do a Q&A, couple questions, and then we're going to move right on into the Spirit Code healing. Okay, so I just wanted to give you guys a heads up in case you guys are not aware about this new healing practice that I'm doing. Okay, it's greater than light circuitry, it's greater than the EQ method, it's greater than all of these other previous healing methods I've done. Okay, there's also on my website you'll find full body light code activation. Well, that's exactly what this is, right? People have reported incredible things happening to them when they've actually used the light code activation circuits that I'm creating on the website as well. And I'm also doing Spirit Light Code distant healing through private sessions as well too. And again, that's being amazing. Clearing people's organs out, they're feeling 100% better, they're becoming more vitalized. So it really is incredible. Okay, so I guess I encourage you guys to check this out. This is unlike anything you have experienced before. Not to, again, toot my own horn, not to boast about anything, but this is the most powerful form of healing there is. Okay? Nothing can even compare to it. And the reason I say that is because Spirit, God, Mother, Father, God, Creator, is doing all the work. Okay? So it's like when you're going into hypnosis. When you're going into hypnosis and you're connecting with your superconscious self, and you're noticing these instantaneous healings coming. Well, that's you connecting with your God self. And through hypnosis, you're getting all of these repairs happen. Dolores Cannon was very famous in sharing a lot about what was happening when they actually connected to the superconscious. Okay? Well, that's exactly what this is, but you don't have to go into hypnosis. Okay? You're getting it instantly. Okay? Spirit is bringing it through. Okay? So, again, I wanted to share that with you because, again, a lot of people are not aware about what I'm doing, and this is the most powerful thing I have ever been doing working with Spirit. So I really want you guys to check it out, to encourage and just sharing what you may want to have worked on, and we'll work on it. Okay? So let's go on into the questions here. We have one question here from Sean Turner. Question, is astrology something we should consider in our daily lives? Well, that's an interesting question. It certainly is a powerful tool. You have to really decide if that's something that you want to involve yourself with or not, right? Some people may love astrology, some people may love numerology, some people may love the I Ching, right? There's all kinds of different tools out there. There are some people in that sense that have certain preferences as it relates to the different types of astrology. Some people may love Vedic astrology, right? The ancient forms of astrology as well too, Chinese astrology. It all depends upon you. It's a tool, okay? Now, basically, as I've talked about in the past, the most important thing is substance over technique, okay? It's not about magic techniques and thinking that this technique is going to liberate you, okay? It's that when you're getting behind the substance, the essence of yourself, that's the horse pulling the cart, right? If you're putting technique ahead, that's the cart before the horse. Don't worry so much about technique. So if you want to look into the substance of yourself and say, this is something I love to do, I love astrology, great, go for it, because that's your substance talking, that's your essence of yourself talking, right? So that would be my recommendation to you. Elazar, thank you very much for the $5 donation. So thank you again for your question. Elazar says, what can we do to increase our creativity? Right now, I'm drawing this jungle outside while earthing. Maybe earthing heals that as well. Well, again, there's a lot of things you can do to increase your creativity. Okay, I think I've talked about this before in our last broadcast, right? Creativity, again, is like pumping up a muscle, right? It's like going out into the gym, maybe an outside gym, maybe an inside gym, whatever, right? But you're strengthening a muscle. Well, that's all you're doing with your creative energy, okay? You're strengthening a muscle. Now, sexual energy and creative energy are basically one and the same, okay? So basically, the sexual energy within ourselves is also referred to as creative energy, okay? So when we are actually, having sex, when we're actually, with a partner and we're enjoying that, right? We have the intention, maybe many of us, right, to procreate, right? So when we are procreating, what's the key word there, right? Creating. We are creating. We are bringing in a new life, okay? So that's the idea with sexual energy, with creative energy, okay? So all you're doing is you're harnessing your creative energy. Now, a lot of the ancient Taoists, a lot of ancient practitioners, a lot of ancient mystics, going back into ancient times, indigenous times as well too, we're also talking about the importance of purifying your sexual energy, your creative energy. This is what creates, this is your drive, this is what's actually allowing yourself to perform action, to go out and create, to express, right? Even when you're at home, you have an easel, you put a canvas on there, you got your paint ready, and now you're just feeling this great intention to paint, to create upon this canvas. Well, again, that links up with your creative energy, your sexual energy, right? We want to nourish that. We want to nurture that. We want to purify that. We want to strengthen that. So what that involves is not putting so much intention on a logical level, right? It's like I said, substance before technique, okay? So if you have the drive, you have that passion, you have that enjoyment to wanting to, put that canvas on the easel, have all this paint ready and start painting, right? You want to put on some music, you want to start dancing, you want to start singing. You're not going to do that if you're in a bad mood, right? If you're feeling horrible, if you're just logicalizing all this stuff to death, right? So you want to get past all of that logicalization. You want to get past all of that feeling of being so over rational about things, okay? Now, I can only speak from my experience here relating to my connection to spirit. Now, my ability to do this with spirit has actually been with me since 2011, right? And I didn't even know that it was with me. It was actually just when I was starting to do the light circuitry, because I would show these light circuits to people and they would all receive these instant healing effects, right? I did it on Facebook, started doing it on YouTube, and people just, I just getting these downloads as soon as you're putting it up. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. It's working good, right? But that was spirit working with me through the light circuits at the particular time. So now I've just been working to advance this on a higher level. Now, here's an important thing that I want all of you guys to really pay attention to, okay? What I have noticed so much in the spiritual circles is that there is so much dogma, there is so much doctrine about the type of meditations that you have to do, the type of belief systems that you need to apply yourself, that if you don't do this, you're not going to evolve, that if you don't do that, you're not going to move it into fourth density, that if you don't do this specific technique, if you don't listen to this particular expert, you're not going to ascend. Guys, all of that is complete and total bullshit. Okay? I had to come out and tell you guys that, because I am noticing this a lot more when I'm looking at Facebook, when I'm looking at videos on YouTube, when I'm hearing people share all this information about, you have to do this and you can't be this and you have to, follow this strict diet, otherwise you won't ascend. Guys, that's a bunch of crap, right? Don't get me wrong. It's good for you to have a good diet. It's good for you to have a healthy diet. But again, if you want to work with your creative energy, stop stagnating yourself with all of these overwhelming, unbelievable, strict protocols that you're putting upon yourself that you're hearing from spiritual experts, okay? Yes, it's important to meditate. Yes, it's important to, work on yourself, to take care of your body, to take care of your mind, take care of your heart, take care of your soul, take care of your spirit. Yes, that's all good. But we are dogmatizing this stuff to death, right? It really just comes down to the science of the simple. And Adronis and I have been talking about this for many years. And thank you again for the other $20 donation. Tony, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Blessings to you. But again, we have been talking about this for so many years, since the past 10 years I've been doing this, is that we follow a science of the simple, okay? It's very, very simple to elevate yourself. It does not require 1,001 meditations, different types, different styles, different themes that you're doing on a daily basis, okay? There's a lot of people that really just want to milk you for your money, right? To milk you out and saying, hey, you got to do this, you got to do this technique. You got to let me activate 146 DNA strands of yourself, because then you're not going to ascend if you're going to do that. And guys, this is awful, right? It really isn't about that. Yes, if you're working together with experts and they're doing a great job and they're helping you and they're getting paid for it, sure, that's fine. But it's just a lot of these unnecessary things, because a lot of these people don't even know what they're doing, right? When they come into the idea, I'm going to activate all 146 strands of yourself. I'm going to link you up to your 6D body. Oh, I'm going to remove your chakras, right? And, right, cosmic buzzer, right there. You do not need to remove your chakras, okay? You do not need to pull them out of your body. You do not need to get these 146 strands of DNA activated and all this stuff, right? It's all of these protocols. It's all of this garbage that people put in the spiritual movement, and I look at it and it just almost makes me sick, right? Now, again, I'm not looking to bash anybody, because that's not what I'm about, but I am going to give you guys, a toot of the horn. If you notice things like this, you have to be very discerning, okay? There's a lot of people that just want to give you all these things, and they don't know what they're doing, and they're thinking that you need this to ascend, and this is a protocol that you need, and you have to do this specific type of meditation. I didn't need to do any of that to connect with spirit. What you do when you connect with spirit, you commit yourself to spirit. You understand you're not part of this material world. You understand that you're part of the world of spirit, right? You're just passing by. You're walking past this material world. You're not involving yourself with it, and saying that this is my blood, my lifeline. This is all about the blood within me. I have to, completely commit myself to the material world. You don't, no. Certainly you can use the tools. Certainly you can use certain aspects within this material world that's helping you to step up into a much brighter one, into a pure spiritual world, okay? But again, I see so many people just wanting to throw all of this garbage at people. And again, spiritual community, the New Age community, is one of the worst ones for this, right? I'm seeing this happen so much, who again just want to throw all of this material at you and just overwhelm you, and feels like they're just pulling up a dump truck worth of spiritual material inside your house and then just dumping it on your front lawn. You don't need that, okay? It's very, very simple. So many people come up to me and say, Brad, am I going to ascend? Am I going to have, I don't know if I've done this technique. I don't know if I've done this technique. This person says I should do this, or this person says I should do that, but I don't know if I'm going to do. And you just look at that person and they're so confused, because they have relied so much on the outside to tell them exactly how they need to work with themselves, right? And that's a great trap, okay? You guys have to be very discerning about people that are throwing all this stuff at you, and again, just wanting to dump this dump truck full of spiritual material all over your lawn and saying, here's how you can ascend in 5 minutes, right? 5 easy steps to ascension. It becomes a business. It becomes a market. It's no more different than a religion, right? You have to be very, very discerning with this, right? If you're actually working with an expert who's really good, they're doing their own work, they're working with spirit, they're seeing how they are becoming improved. Yeah, those are great people to work with, right? You want to work with people, again, who are really doing the work, who aren't just looking at these books and say, oh, yeah, I know how to do this. I'm going to make money off this, and that's how I'm going to do it right now, right? And that's garbage, okay? So I've talked about this on Facebook recently, about being very, very aware as it relates to people who want to con you, or wants to basically throw a lot of these spiritual protocols, a lot of this spiritual garbage towards you guys, and thinking that if you don't do this, you're not going to ascend into the higher planes. It's a bunch of crap, okay? So I just want to tell you guys that flat out, okay? If you are going to work with people, look at people who are actually doing this work, who are actually evolving themselves, who are actually transforming. Those are the type of people that you want to work with. But again, all in all, work with yourself. That's the most important thing, okay? So that's my $1.22 relating to that matter. Okay. So let's go ahead and move on here. I'm just seeing if there's any other questions I'm seeing here. Okay. Okay, Ilona asks, Adronis, can I have a personal message from Adronis, please? Okay, well, normally I don't do private session or personal questions on this, but because there's not too many questions so far, then Alona, then I'll be fine. I will bring Adronis in, and he can share a personal message with you, simply because we only have a few questions right now. Okay, so let me take a moment to bring Adronis in for you. We are here at this time. We bid you greetings and thank you very much for the opportunity of this interaction today. We say hello to Alona. Do we have a personal message for you? Somebody is right above your head, right here, right now. No, it's not us. But you could basically state that there are guides that are actually trying to reach you, trying to connect with you right now. So basically, you would understand that there is a masculine guide upon your right, feminine guide upon your left. What we would ask you to do is just placing your hands upon your heart right now and being able to tune into those guides. You could understand them to be angelic. We refer to the male guide as Roman. We refer to the female guide as Roletta. Roman and Roletta. So they are angelic guides that are working together with you and helping to balance out the hemispheres to what you would understand as heavy emotional anxiety, heavy emotional tension. There needs to be a greater state of self-care with yourself. You have been, in that sense, carrying on with other matters that really have nothing to do with your own development. There is the idea of excessive worry. There is the idea, in that sense, that there is, yes, a little bit too much focus on the outside. There needs to be more time for your own personal stability, for your own inner work. Make time happen. Do not feel that you're being too caught up in all of these aspects of outside distractions. And let your guides, such as these two, help to work with you, help to connect with your heart, and making more time with yourself. So that's really what we can share as it relates to a personal message for you. Make time for yourself, spend more time inwards, working with the heart chakra. All right, working with these guides, balancing yourselves out, balancing out the emotional states within yourself, right? Bringing love, compassion, forgiveness forward. So less time on worrying so much about what's happening outside, more time on focusing on your love, strength from within. We thank you very much. Okay, thank you, Alona, for your question. Okay, guys, we're going to go ahead and move on into the healing practice. Oh, got another donation here from Dorota. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Love you guys. Thank you very much for the donations. I appreciate that. Okay, guys, so if you guys were saving any questions for, or I'd say any intentions or requests for healing, now you can go ahead and you can put it on your chat, on the chat here, okay? So, like I said, if you guys do have a healing request, just one healing request per person, okay? You can go ahead and you can put it on the chat here. We're kind of past the Q&A period now. We're just going to get right into healings. And if there's anything else that kind of comes up, then I'll be sharing that as well too. Okay, so if you guys do have any healing requests that you would like, it can either be for yourself or it can be for another person that you know as well too. Okay, so if it's for yourself or if it's someone, like I said, someone who's close to you, right? Not just some random stranger on the street. Okay, someone who's close to you or one for yourself. Okay. Okay, Karen Jansen asks for third eye opened. Is that a request, Karen? Because I'm not too sure if you're saying that your third eye is open or if you would like to have a third eye opening. Karen, can you just confirm that again? Karen Jansen. Okay. Now, did you mean to say third eye open, please? Because I just see third eye open, so I'm not too sure if you've already opened your third eye or if you need it opened again. So all I can say, guys, is just be very clear with your requests, okay? Because I'm not too sure if you're actually talking about your third eye is opened or whatever it is. So what you can write is say, Brad, can I get this, right? So just ask it in the form of question, okay? That way I know exactly what people are talking about, okay? So let me go down here and see if Karen replied. Yes, okay, thank you, Karen, I appreciate that. All right, so let me just take a moment. Okay, balance that out again. I hate it when I lose my spot in line here. Okay, so Karen, you have asked for a third eye opening. We'll do that right now for you. Dear Spirit, connecting to Karen's energy right now, completely open up and expand her third eye chakra here and now. Apply. It is done. Okay, Karen, your third eye is going to be opening. Okay, you're going to feel a lot of it overnight as well too. So here's the 3 key principle that I suggest with people who are getting work with spirit. Okay, number 1, drink lots of water. Okay, pure water. Just drink pure water. Drink as much as you can as you're hydrating your body as these codes start to work on you, and your body is being rewired right now by spirit. Okay, so make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Secondly, be soft with yourself. Be gentle with yourself, right? Don't do any kind of rigorous type of work that's causing you stress or anxiety or exhaustion. Try and take it easy today, especially within the next 24 hours. Okay. Thirdly, get lots of rest. Get a good night's sleep tonight. Okay. So as you start to get a good night's sleep, you'll notice the third eye opening up a lot more. Okay. I've done a lot of work on people who want third eye activations, and the next morning, their third eye chakra is going like crazy, right? They're getting all these visions. They're getting all these powerful messages as well too. Okay, that happens. So again, just take time to really nourish yourself with the 3. Okay, that would be my recommendation here for you. Okay, let me go down here a little bit more. So Karen, yes, your third eye is now open. Okay, it's being worked on right now. Okay. Okay, so we're pretty much done the Q&A chat for now, guys. We might come back to it if we have a little bit more time. So I'm just letting you guys know that ahead of time. We're now in the healing segment now, okay? Okay, here's one from Laura. Laura Zaverbulus. Sorry if I can't pronounce your last name right. I'll just refer to you as Laura. Laura would like to stabilize her body and daily systems, please. Okay, no problem. Dear Spirit, please connect to Laura's energy right now, stabilizing her body, stabilizing her equilibrium, and increasing her own vital field energy 3-fold, here and now. Apply. Okay, Laura, that is done for you. Okay, remember the 3 key principle that I just talked about. Okay, water, softness, rest. Okay, and you'll start to feel a lot more stabilization coming together. Okay. Right. Third eye open. Thank you, Karen. Okay, yep. Gypsy asks here, please may I have help with healing Lyme disease? Well, here's what we're doing. We're not just going to heal Lyme disease. We're going to cancel it out completely so that Lyme disease will no longer be within your body whatsoever. Okay? So Gypsy Baron. Dear Spirit, please connect with the Gypsy Baron right now, completely canceling out, neutralizing the form of Lyme disease, releasing that from her body, taking it back up into source consciousness to be purified 100%, and canceling out any toxicity, any atrophy caused through her body from this Lyme disease. Canceling, neutralizing it out now, here and now. Apply. Okay, Gypsy, your Lyme disease is gone. Okay, so it's going to be completely canceled out, and again, like I said, 3 key principle, right? Water, softness, rest. But your Lyme disease is canceled out. I was detecting that there are indeed some parasites in the body, but they are now being eliminated. They're going to be flushed out naturally through the body. And again, your body is being rewired right now vibrationally to getting the Lyme disease completely flushed out. Okay. Thank you, Gypsy, for your sharing. Okay. Brittany Levante asks, kidneys, please. When you do the healing, I'm sadness with stage 1 kidney cancer and had part of my kidney removed. Okay, understand. Now, when you have part of your kidney removed, here's the interesting thing as well. It may take some time, but spirit can actually work to rebuild organs as well too. So basically, if you've had a part of your organ taken out, over time, it's going to take a while, right? But your kidney can actually be completely rebuilt, and it can actually be brought back into wholeness. Okay, so I will put that intention for you as well too, to completely rebuild your kidney after we cancel out the cancer. Okay, so I'm just going to work with both kidneys as well too. Even if cancer is only in one of them, we're going to work with both of them. Okay. So for Brittany Levante, dear Spirit, please connect to Brittany's energy right now and cancel out, neutralize, and release any cancer, any toxins, any viruses, any bacteria, any pathogens, any radiation, any attachments, any karmic attachments, and any other harmful debris that is causing her body harm through both of her kidneys. canceling out, neutralizing, releasing the cancer and all of that other debris up into source consciousness to be purified into the light 100%. Apply. Okay. Okay, so Brittany, your cancer is eliminated. Okay. So you're going to notice a lot of improvement over time. And we're going to look into the kidney that was partially removed. Okay. Dear Spirit, scanning Brittany's body right now. The kidney that was partially removed, let's work on completely regenerating that kidney. And that over time, we will start to see that kidney being rebuilt and replenished back into its full organ capacity here and now. Apply. Okay, that work is being done. Okay, so again, everybody who's receiving healings, please keep up with me, all right? Let me know how things are doing. Keep in touch with me. So again, you can email me, right? info@newearthteachings.org. I want to know how you're doing, okay? So if it takes you guys a few days, whatever, keep in touch with me. info@newearthteachings.org, okay? Or just go to my website, newearthteachings.com, go to the contact page and say, hey, Brad, you did a healing with me on Friday. Here's how I'm feeling right now. Okay, keep up to date. I want to know exactly how you guys are doing because I'm going to be working with you as well too. Like I said, when we do the full body light code activation, that too does work on you on a greater scale. And we're also doing the private healing sessions as well too. We work on tons of other things as well too. This is just one thing for each of you, so you guys are knowing that this is actually working with you and it's going to help you out. Okay, so I got another question, a donation here from Tony. Thank you, Tony, for that as well. Again, you guys are awesome. And he asks, Brad, can you open my third eye, please? Sure, no problem. Okay. All right, Tony, Spirit is now going to connect with your energy. Dear Spirit, completely open up, widen, and expand Tony's third eye, allowing him inner vision, allowing him inner sight, allowing him great inner clarity. Apply. Okay, it's opening up. All right. So again, 3 key principle, get a good night's sleep, and like I said, overnight you'll start to feel a lot of the third eye taking effect. Okay, so thank you so much, Tony, for that. Oh, Brittany, thank you so much for your $10 donation. I really appreciate that. You're gonna feel a lot better. Okay, that cancer is gone. Right, you're not gonna worry about that anymore. This is the power of Spirit. Like I said, guys, it's not me doing the healing work. I'm not doing this for honoring myself or anything like that. This is all just me working, commanding with Spirit. Spirit's going in. Spirit's taking care of this. Spirit's canceling it out. And you're all going to see incredible changes with yourself because Spirit's working with you. Okay, this is what I'm going to be teaching a lot of other people to do in the times ahead, because I'm going to do some in-person events here around the West Coast in the months to come. And I'm going to be holding these Spirit Ambassador classes so that you guys can do what I do with Spirit as well too. Okay. So let's move down here a little bit more. Okay. The real Star Monroe. Financial healing. Okay. That's good. Yes, we can certainly do financial healing as well because it really is emotional related. Okay. So a lot of it represents one's own value, one's own aspect of self-value, one's own self-worth. And we can bring about increased financial abundance for that person as well. So the real Star Monroe. Dear Spirit, please connect to their energy right now, completely healing any financial woes, any financial karma that they are currently going through, completely amplifying their financial abundance, bringing great opportunities of financial success into their life here and now. Apply. It is done. All right, thank you very much. The real Star Monroe, your finances are now going to start getting better, okay? Keep in touch with me. Let me know how things are going, okay? Because I'm still happy to work with you guys if you have additional questions afterwards. So go to my website, go to my contact, or again, info@newearthteachings.org, okay? And Erica, thank you very much for your donation again. I really appreciate that. Erica says, Brad, I would like to ask Spirit to heal my husband, Brian, of myotonic dystrophy, please. Sure, no problem. Okay. Dear Spirit, let's connect to Erica's husband right now. Okay. Name is Brian. Myotonic dystrophy. So completely canceling out, neutralizing myotonic dystrophy, canceling and neutralizing out any atrophy, any harm that it has brought to his body, completely canceling out this particular disorder here and now, putting it up to source consciousness to be purified 100% relating to myotonic dystrophy here and now. Apply. He's going to do better. Okay, so Erica, watch him. Tell him about the 3 key principles as well too. Get lots of water, soft with himself, get a lot of rest, okay, and he's going to do fine. That's going to completely be eliminated from his body. All right. Thank you so much, Erica, for your donation as well. Okay, another $20 donation. Oh, you guys are awesome today. Thank you so much. From Tarek Care, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing your right name. I'll just refer to you as Tarek. Tarek says, Brad, can you please help chakras? Especially my root chakra, I've been having hemorrhoid problems. And if you can just give me a yes or no answer, does Ormus Gold really work? Well, I would love to give you a yes or no answer with regarding to Ormus. It can work. Okay, it all depends upon the person because it's all about the dosage. It's all about the quality of the Ormus that you're using. So I'm afraid that I'd have to say, well, yes and no. Okay, so it's based upon the dosages that you're taking. But as it relates to the chakra center and what you're going through with the hemorrhoids, we can completely cancel that out right now. Now, here's the thing. As you're going through a pretty strong, severe physical aspect, it's going to heal through transition. Okay, so that still requires your care. Okay, you still have to take care of that part of your body, even though the spirit light codes are still working with you, okay? Because again, if you drop the ball and you're not caring about it, that can always come back, okay? So as long as you're continuing to care for yourself and you're working to take care of this, then spirit is going to work together with you to help heal the hemorrhoid issue as well too, okay? So we'll work with the root chakra and we'll work with the hemorrhoid. Dear spirit, let's connect with Tariq's energy right now, completely canceling out and neutralizing the cause that is creating the hemorrhoid. Let's completely cancel out, neutralize any debris, any atrophy, any toxins, any radiation, any viruses, any forms of attachments, karmic attachments, and harsh debris from the root chakra and from the area of the anus, completely healing the hemorrhoid and completely healing out the root chakra altogether, putting that energy up into source consciousness 100% now to be purified. Apply. Okay, so again, spirit is going to work with it, but it requires your assistance as well too, because these can always come back. The reason why it can be challenging with a hemorrhoid is that your movement, right? So you want to make sure that you're taking good care of yourself because spirit can start to work on it, but if you're neglecting it, it can just come right back again, right? You can get frustrated, you can get emotional about it, you can do, movement a lot with it, so you want to be careful, okay? So just be mindful of that. Notice again that this is a transitional process. This is going to take time. But spirit's codes are in there right now working together with that, right? Because we want to make sure that we're being mindful with our movements and we're being mindful with our moods. And that goes for everybody else who I've shared as well too with, okay? You want to make sure you're still taking good care of yourself. Don't just lay back and say, oh yeah, spirit's got this. I'm good. I don't have to worry about this ever again. Well, it's true. We've canceled that out. But again, these problems can always come back if we have self-neglect of care, right? We still want to make sure we're taking care of ourselves. That's still very, very important, okay? So thank you very much, Tariq, for your donation there. I appreciate it. Okay, going back down here. Like I said, guys, it's not Q&A time, right? It's healing time. So no Q&A, please. Ross says, Brad, could you please open and activate my third eye? Of course I can, right? Of course spirit can, right? So let's connect with spirit right now for Ross. And Ross, spirit is connecting with you right now. Dear spirit, completely open and activate Ross's third eye, bringing great expansion, bringing great energy, great inner clarity, inner vision to him, 100% clarity here and now to opening his third eye. Apply. Okay, it is done. Now you may feel some pretty strong sensations coming through your Ross. So again, it's very important. Remember the 3 key principle. Do a lot of meditation as well too. Okay, either meditation in the morning or the evening or at least sometime in the day, but just really balancing out your energy levels as well too. Now Ross, sometimes I feel that you may get short circuits within your body as well too. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're really balancing out that energy. You're taking good care of your body altogether. Take good care of your energy body. Remember what I said about grounding, everybody? Okay, you don't start bringing energy from the top down. You'll short circuit yourself when you do that. Okay, you want to make sure that you're fully grounded. Okay, if you're in your house and if you don't have a mat or anything of that nature, like an earthing mat, if you're not anywhere near grass, then what you do is, one, you can take a horse stance, or two, you can stand naturally, but just start bringing brown energy up through your feet, up through your legs, up into your sacrum. Okay, so you're working together with that brown energy, and you can mix it in with the chakra center colors as well too, or you can bring the brown energy all the way up to the top of the head. Whatever you prefer to do is fine, but just making sure you're grounding yourself first. Now you can access cosmic energy. Okay, you do not put cosmic energy into your body first. You will short circuit yourself. You will become frustrated, you will become anxious, you'll become over agitated, you'll just start splintering yourself in many different directions at once, right? It causes an overload. We do not put cosmic energy into our body from the top down. Big no-no. Okay, don't do that. I've seen so many people do that, and they've come up to me and they've had all kinds of health problems. They've had emotional situations. You're overloading your body. That's not how your circuit works. Your body is built a certain way, okay? From the bottom up. Okay, work with the brown frequency right to your sacrum, right up to the top of your head. Okay, so you can mix with the chakra centers, or you can put it up right at the top of the head. Once you're grounded, now bring the cosmic energy in, because now you're like a grounding wire, and now you can receive all that voltage from the cosmic energy. Okay, so thank you, Ross, again, for your donation. I appreciate it. Okay, we have another donation here from Mark F. Mark says, I like help healing social anxiety, experiencing fear when meeting people for the first time, engaging in new activities. Okay, this all has to do with rejection, Mark. Okay, so we can work with the rejection, and we can help bring social positivity to you, okay, and helping to alleviate a lot of that fear. So we're going to replace the rejection. We're going to replace the fear with positive energy, with acceptance, with love, with conversational appreciation. Okay, so here we go now. Dear Spirit, connecting to Mark F., completely canceling out, neutralizing, and releasing any forms of anxiety, rejection, fear pertaining to social anxiety. Lifting that up from Mark right now, putting it up into source consciousness light to be 100% purified, and bringing in love, understanding, appreciation, and social positivity in exchange. Apply. Okay, Mark, it's done. All right. So again, 3 key principle. Start taking good care of yourself. You're going to notice these changes take place. You want to nourish that feeling. Okay. At any particular time, you can discard that feeling and we'd have to start all over again. Okay. So make sure you're nourishing that love, that appreciation, that positivity that's coming into it. Nourish it as much as you can. That's how it will stay with you. If you discard it, then like I said, we got to start from square one again. Okay. So remember that you're nourishing that. All right. Thank you so much, Mark. Okay, Anthony, thank you again for your donation. Anthony says, can you strengthen my nervous system and balance and expand my chakras? Well, again, guys, one thing, okay? Not 2 or 3 or 4 or 5, one thing. So let's go with your first thing here. Let's strengthen your nervous system, okay? Also allow me to have an online business. Okay, Anthony, well, it's not working that way. Okay, I'm not going to get Spirit to give you an online business then that you have to specifically make this amount of money per day. Anthony, no, we don't do that. Okay, that's part of your own creative will. Okay, that needs to come through your own creative will together. You have to create the online business. You have to decide exactly what the tally up is relating to whatever you want to make per day. Okay, now if you need assistance with that, certainly there can be upliftment energies that can help you, but it's not gonna cause Spirit to say, okay, Anthony, here's your business. Okay, here's you exactly making $500 a day. It doesn't work that way with Spirit. Okay, so that's something that has to be your responsibility. So what we'll do for your session right now is we'll strengthen your nervous system. Okay, we'll clear it out. Okay, that's what I'll do for you right now. Dear Spirit, completely connect with Anthony right now, completely canceling out and neutralizing any viruses, any toxins, any pathogens, any other forms of harsh bacteria, any stagnant energy, any attachment, any karmic attachments, and completely releasing that energy from his being, from his central nervous system, putting it back up into source consciousness, purifying it 100%, and bringing positive, pure, loving energies to Anthony in exchange. Apply. Okay, that is done. Anthony, please stop thinking so much. You think way too much, you burn yourself out, and you're looking too much outside. Maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that, maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that. Stop, right? You're going to burn yourself out by doing that. Okay, you want to be very, very careful with that. Really start to ground yourself. Again, just like I was talking about with grounding, you think way too much. You put too much thoughts in your head. You're just constantly stimulated by everybody here. What should I do? What should I do? You're always looking for quick fixes. Okay, don't do that. You do quick fixes, you're going to, again, put all this karma on top of yourself because you're not trusting yourself. Spirit's here to help you, but it all works together with the inner process. Okay, you need to start going more inwards. You need to start trusting yourself a lot more. Stop thinking that you need a whole bunch of people outside of you to take care of things that you have to take care of. Okay, that's my guidance for you from Spirit. Okay, take it easy on yourself, for goodness sakes. Okay, thank you so much again. Okay, Karen, thank you again for your donation. I asked for a healing of my daughter, April, of all her autoimmune disease, please. Aren't you very sweet? Well, thank you. And I know April will appreciate you very much for that. So again, April is her name, and autoimmune, okay? We're also going to work with autoimmune and immune system, okay? So we'll work with both of those energies. I'll count that as one, all right? Dear Spirit, please connect to Karen's daughter, April, right now, completely canceling out, neutralizing, eliminating, and releasing any toxins, viruses, bacteria, pathogens, radiation, attachments, karmic attachments, and any other harmful debris contained within her autoimmune system and immune system. Completely releasing that from her body right now, putting it up into source consciousness to be purified 100%, and bringing increased vitality into her body in exchange. Apply. She's going to be doing a lot better, Karen. Okay, so keep an eye on her. Remind her of the 3 key principles as well, too. Just keep an eye on her. Make sure she's doing well, okay? Make sure that she knows how to take care of herself as well. It's very, very important. So just be there for her. Let her know that there's some healing that's been sent to her, and she's going to be doing a lot better. Her autoimmune is going to be taking good care of itself. The same thing with her immune system. She's going to be feeling a lot of vitality today as well, too. She may feel pretty energized. Encourage that as well, too. Work with some creative projects with her. I think that'll be fun. Okay, thank you, Karen. Okay, guys, we're pretty much just going to take these last 2 donations here because I think we're almost out of time here. But I'm going to come back next week and we're going to do this again, okay? We're going to do this every week. Oh, Jing, well, thank you. $9.99. Jing didn't give a request, so. Jing, thank you so much for the $9.99. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Much love to you. Okay, and M. Delgado, 773, thank you for your $10. I appreciate that. You said, hi, Brad, can Spirit open my third eye and help with weight loss, release of fat deposits? Thank you. Yes, okay, we can, like I said, it's one thing. Okay, so I just kind of ask you, what do you prefer more, right? Do you want to work with the third eye, or do you want to work with your weight loss? Okay, so M. Delegado, if you can just comment on that below. Which one do you prefer? Remember, just one thing, guys. Okay, not 2, not 3, not 4, one thing. So M. Delgado, if you can just remind me of that. Now, here's the thing with fat deposits as well, too, and weight loss. That can happen, but the whole idea is as soon as we start to eat something again, our vibration changes, right? So what we want to do is we want to be conscientious with Spirit, that after every meal, we're giving that blessing to Spirit. And we're saying, Spirit, please work with my weight loss, right? After every single time that we eat a meal, because our vibration changes every time we put food into our body, okay? So we can do that, but just making sure that you constantly give Spirit that request, that command, every time you eat a meal afterwards, okay? Weight loss, okay, thank you. So let me go ahead and take a moment to connect with Spirit for M. Delgado 773. Dear Spirit, please connect with her now, completely bringing forward strong weight loss of her body. And again, completely decontaminating, canceling out, neutralizing any fat, cellulite deposits within herself, and that she is being reminded to continuously command to work with you after every meal to remind of the weight loss that she can accomplish. All right, so canceling out, neutralizing, and completely releasing any fat, cellulite deposits from her body right now, putting that up into source 100%, and bringing 100% purification to her energy, to her body, to allow weight loss to take place. Apply. Okay, so it's all done. So yes, just a reminder again, connect with Spirit every single time you're finished a meal. Spirit, I finished my meal. please work on my fat cellulite deposits, okay? And it's going to continue to work with you on that. So that's a very, very tricky one. So, right, we just want to make sure that we're constantly reminding, because what Spirit's doing is Spirit's working with your current vibration, okay? As soon as you put food in your body, you're a different vibration, right? So you want to keep asking Spirit, okay? Commanding Spirit, okay, I'm done my meal, right? Let's remove the fat deposits. And it'll continue to work with you in that way, all right? Okay, guys, we are out of time for today. It's 1 o'clock. I want to thank you all for being a part of today's interaction. Next week, we'll have a little bit more time. I'm going to see if I can do a 90-minute webinar next week for everybody. Elazar, thank you again so much for your donation. You're sweet. You're awesome. And again, thank you so much, everybody, for being a part of this. So join me next week, next Friday. I'm here every Friday, 12 p.m. Pacific. If by chance something does come up, I'll let you guys know ahead in time. But I will be here next Friday, 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern, with New Earth Teachings Live. We'll do some more Q&A next week, and we're going to do some more healing next week as well, too. Okay? Much love to you guys. Thank you so much. Take care, and take care of yourselves, all right? You're what matters. Work with the inner world. Namaste.